Hey, how are ya? I'm Mr. Kuchin, and thanks for joining us for this year's Global Society Festival. With over 1,800 students, we at Oak Lawn Community High School have a very diverse student body. From this diversity, teachers and students alike gain inspiration from each other. A few weeks ago, a group of students and I were talking about one student in particular. This student experienced a childhood in a war-ravaged nation. Her family struggled to survive each and every day. Eventually, things became so dangerous in her country of Syria that she was forced to leave with her mother and her siblings. She had to say goodbye to all of her possessions, her home, her relatives, her friends, and most importantly, her father. She came to America to be safe. She came to Oak Lawn Community High School to earn an education. And she came to our country to live and excel in life. And she was doing just that. She holds the respect and admiration of her teachers, her classmates, because with the opportunity to live peacefully and the opportunity to gain a quality education, she has chosen to persevere and achieve her goals. It's my pleasure to introduce Tasneem Jabber to tell you more about this Spartan you should know.
The Spartan Mr. Kucha was talking about is Fatima Keeley. She is one of our greatest friends and such an inspiration to all of us. She had to deal with some really tough stuff, and those experiences helped shape who she is today. And now, we're going to tell you about some of these characteristics.
I was talking to Fatima about the 3 things that are most important to her. She said those things are her friends, math, and science. Now, I thought religion ought to be up there on the list somewhere, and she told me, oh no, God's so high up on the list, he's not even on the list. And if he were, he'd be like 1 times 10 to the negative 1. And I said, I'm thinking more like 1 times 10 to the negative infinity. Now, this story is about religion. It's really important to Fatima, especially demonstrated by her strong convictions and moral compass. But another thing that's really important to her is her friends. Fatima is one of the most caring, loyal, and selfless people I've ever known. She always puts the needs of others before herself and would do anything for the people she cares about.
Fatima Keeley is the most hardworking person I know. Around 90% of the time, she's doing something school-related. I've never met someone that studies as much as she does. Seeing her work nonstop definitely motivates me to do the same, although it doesn't always work out for me. For as long as I've known her, she's had one goal in mind and works towards that goal every day. And she still stays connected to her friends, and she's involved in a lot of after-school activities. I don't know how she's pulling it off, but she definitely is, and I'm very proud of her.
2 important traits that stand out in Fatima to me are her ambition and strength. Anytime I hear a story about something that she had experienced in Syria, I almost can't believe it. Because personally, I definitely don't think I would have been able to handle it and then come to school each day with a bright smile on my face. After everything, it amazes me how strong her drive to succeed is. For example, we have AP Bio together, and if she gets just a few points off, she beats herself up for it and makes sure it does not happen again. That kind of ambition is rare, and it's even contagious. Since we have more classes together this year, she always makes herself available to help me, and she makes me want to do more. So yeah, 2 qualities I admire about her are her strength and ambition.
I am unimitable, I am original. A quote by Lin-Manuel Miranda. A quote that defines Fatima Keeley. Fatima Keeley is one of my dearest friends, and she is one of the most hardworking people I know. She experienced stuff when she was a child. Experiences that are not supposed to be seen in such a young age. Even though she still thrives for success, and she truly inspires me.
I've been friends with Fatima ever since freshman year. She was always the first person to check on my grades and make sure I make good choices and do the right things. She's given me countless pieces of advice that helped me go through my high school career or life in general. She taught me how to be positive about things and how to give 100% effort to everything I do, even if it was a small thing or something that's not worth it.
Fatima is one of the best people that I have ever met in high school. I'm so glad and so lucky that I met her. She is the person who I know that is a role model to me in school. Whenever she does work or homework, she exceeds exceptionally. I know that I can count on her in math and science. She's one of the most loyal friends I've ever had, and even though her past has been hard, she comes here to school every day, even on Eid, and she just looks at every day like it's a new opportunity.
We both have the dream and goal of becoming physicians one day, and her story and her motivation to become a doctor has motivated me even more. And just her attitude towards schoolwork has made me a better person in general and a better student overall. seeing her ethic and stuff has motivated me for me to do better in school, and her achievements that she's gone through for these past 4 years has been absolutely amazing.
Fatima has many great qualities that make her special to us. She's had such a great impact on all of us, and that's why we made this video, to honor her and show her how much she's appreciated and loved. Fatima has touched our hearts, and we hope her story has touched yours as well.